Hello there, and welcome back to Hearthstone in the Arena. We just did a, well, 6-3 run. We're going to do another one. If I remember correctly, I could play as a druid. We're going to try druid, because I like them more than warlocks, and I have a tendency to probably lose with a warlock. Ancient Mage, Light Warden or Imposter. I like the Ancient Mage, it's useful, I think, so we're going to take one of those. Amani, Fang Reaper, Archmage. We are going to take the Fang Reaper. I lost last time because I didn't have any taunts. Murloc, Priestess, or Ancient. Perhaps I should actually say the entire names, but we're going to take an Ancient Brewmaster. It is a 2 less cost than Priest of Elune, and I can return a minion like the Ancient Mage, and use that to my advantage. Healing Touch, Bloodsail Raider, Scarlet Crusader. We're going to take the Scarlet Crusader, simple. We'll not have a weapon, so no reason to actually take that. Gnomish, Tailwind, or Soul of the Forest. We are of course going to take the Eddy. I'm going to take the Eddy at mostly, well, any chance that I get. Naturalize, Elden Ring Farseer, or Soul of the Forest. I think we're going for the Elden Ring Farseer here. I don't really have any low-cost minions yet, so taking something that might or might not work is, in my eyes, not a good idea. We'll take a Gnomish Inventor for the card draw. Novice Engineer. I won 1 for 2. No, thank you. We'll take the Gnomish Inventor instead. Healing Touch, Swipe, or Stormwind. We'll take the Swipe. Combine this with a Ancient Mage and 2 minions, and you suddenly have something that does 6 plus 3 damage. It's hilariously good. Druid of the Claw or Loot Hoarder. I do like the Druid of the Claw, so we'll take that instead of a Loot Hoarder this time. Mind-controlled Starfall or Injured Blade Master. We'll take the Starfall for a little bit of removal. Archmage, Ironbark, or Booty Bay. We do need some of the bigger creatures. I do know that we already have a lot of expensive stuff, but we'll take an Ironbark. So, I get a Legendary. Useless. Good. Probably good, but I have a tendency to take a lot of damage, so we're going for Cairn Bloodhoof here. Youthful Brewmaster, Naturalize, or Abusive Sergeant. I think we'll go for the Youthful Brewmaster. Once again, can be useful in combination with the Ancient Mage here. Claw, Ardent Squire, or Elden Ring Farseer. I'm tempted to take a Claw because we don't really have anything real early play here, and that could potentially come and bite us in the arse. Ardent Squire, Wrath, or Venture Kill Mercenary. I do like the Venture Kill, but still, we need something earlier, and we do need also a potential card draw. So I'm going to take a Wrath here. Harvest Golem, Murloc, or Ironbark. It's tempting to take another Ironbark, but we're going to take a Harvest Golem instead. Earlier place, you know. Clawhound, Mark of Nature, or Wrath. Once again, we will use time to get rolling with this deck, so we might actually need some taunts. So we are going to take Mark of Nature for, well, it's useful, let's just say that. Ooze, Stormpike, or Wrath. We'll take the Ooze. Simple, destroys weapons. We wouldn't like that. Fang Reaper, Stranglethorn, or Frost Elemental. I like both of these, but I like the Fang Reaper more. It's a very strong taunt, and with this I believe we now have, what, 3 taunts? I'll say Corsair, Sunwalker, or Crazed Alchemist. This thing is actually vulnerable to silence, but that's about it. And with that, I believe our taunts are, well, virtually done. Once again, we took it 2 taunts and another Ancient Brewmaster. We'll actually take another Ancient Brewmaster. This is going to be a very gimmicky deck to some degree. Amani Berserker, Claw, or Ironforge. These two would actually work well together, but I think we'll take an Amani. We do need to have some earlier plays, as you know. Fang Reaper, Darkscale, or Starfire. I think we'll take a Starfire. We don't really have any card draw in this deck yet. We definitely do need that. Power of the Wild or Mark of Nature. Once again, this thing can be useful early. It can be useful basically at any time. More so, I think, than Mark of Nature. So, I think we'll actually take a Power of the Wild here. Soul of the Forest, Healing Touch, or Acidic Swamp Ooze. I think we'll actually take a second Ooze. Sun Fury, Master Swordsmith, or like Oracle. I do need card draw, but I don't really want to. It doesn't really matter if you give the other play cards as well, in my opinion, so it doesn't really help. I think we'll actually go for a Master Swordsmith here. Or should we go for a Sun Fury? We don't really have any taunts early on, except for the Mark of Nature, so I think we'll go for the Sun Fury. Make a taunt heavy deck here. Spiteful Smith, Soul of the Forest, and a Fury Harpy. I think we go for a Soul of the Forest here. We don't have a weapon of Wind Fury. Hawkiee, I don't really like it. We could take a Moonfire. Deal 1 damage. No thank you. I'll take a Razor Fen instead. And we'll take a second Yeti. This could actually be very well. Will work very good. Ravenhold, Wild Pyromancer. Due to some extent actually lack endgame punches, I think we'll actually take a Ravenhold Assassin to finish the bunch. So, let's see how this deck actually does for itself. Let's see what we go up against. Stamp Druid or Huffy Hunter? Huffy Hunter it is. Well, this could get interesting. This is not the worst per se, but I think we're going to keep the Power of the Wild, and I'm going also to keep the Ooze most likely in my hand, with the reason being very simple. I'm going up against the Hunter. They have some very annoying weapons, let's just say that. So, I'll probably use the Power of the Wild here to summon a Panther, rather than doing anything else.
It's time for a little blood.
Yeah, that thing's annoying, and if you can enrage it, it's going to get even more annoying. The question here is, do I want to actually Wrath it? I think I do. It'll allow me to some degree keep... I simply need to survive to the late game, I think. We do have a lot of expensive minions, so... as long as we get that, I think we'll be fine. Shot, then we might actually just go Power of the Wild here, Panther. Yeah, I think we just go Panther here. Get a little bit of control. Potentially could Arcane Shot it, but here's hoping he doesn't, or can't. Tracking. Interesting. And instead a shot. So he's just going to keep on pinging me then. That means that we don't really have any haste and playing any minions here. We can play a Fang Creeper for turn 5, so it's not like we do or are in a troublesome position per se. I can also use a Claw if you play something weak, so I'm good. And judging by the amount of cards he has, I'm pretty sure he might actually have a weapon here. A big, expensive weapon, and I do not like that. I do not like that one bit. So, do we want to go Druid of Claw, perhaps? I think we do, because that trades well with that. This doesn't, so we'll get rid of the Claw and make it into a Taunt.
Where shall I strike?
That should work. Potentially use a Deadly Shot here, and probably hit that, but Explosive Shot too. But it won't actually kill it. He'll use his entire turn, he won't kill that, he'll have to trade with the Gnomish Inventor as well. All in all, that would actually be a win for me, I think. Although we use exactly the same amount of cards.
For the crusade!
Scarlet Crusader, Amani Berserker. I might have to start consider trading up here. Let's see, what do we want to do now? Do I want to use the Starfire on a Gnomish Inventor? I don't think so. Do I want to play Sun Fury and then the Soul of the Forest, perhaps? I think we'll do that. Then we'll trade this for that and hurt that, I think.
Shields up.
Heck, it works. And if it works, it's not stupid. So let's kill that. Let's kill that. And end our turn here. The hilarious fact is you need to boost that for it to actually kill this. And if it does kill that, I get a 2/2 Treant. Of course, this board is actually very much a... yeah, potential death trap for myself, but I do get the Treant, so it's not a horrible thing to be, horrible position to be in per se. I do still have board control, and I would have liked to actually have that Power of the Wild right now, but I don't, unfortunately. Let's kill that. Let's play the Fang Creeper, I think, and then just armor up. Keep on doing damage. Let's see how this actually plays out. We do still have the Starfire, we do still have the Ooze. I'm probably going to have to keep, or will probably keep the Ooze in my hand for the entire game. unfortunately, if it does actually have a weapon, but I'm being cautious. I don't have to play it, so I'll try to keep it in my hand for as long as I can. Unleash the Hounds. That is a good way of getting cards, and it pisses me off. That might be in trouble. I might have to Ancient Brewmaster my taunt here. Did you get something good? I think it was hoping for a multi-shot. And it's going to probably take a chance here, see if he hits that taunt, because then he can use his hounds to get rid of it. Unless my memory is wrong and a multi-shot is a 4-cost card. Emperor Cobra. Interesting. Interesting indeed. Question is right now, what do I want to do? Do I want to run my Treants into the Cobra? Probably. Or do I want to... Let's see, what do I actually want to do? That's a big question. I can use the Shapeshift and the Claw to kill the Cobra. I believe I actually can do that. Yeah, I can, so why would I not? Let's use the Claw and that thing. Then we kill the Cobra. Then I think we'll simply play the Erdring Farseer. Kill this up. And I guess we kill that thing. And then if the Fang Reaper survives the next turn, I can simply Ancient Brewmaster it back. I keep my Treants, I keep to some extent control of the game. We'll have to see if if it goes as planned or not. He'll probably get the Leok. No, the bear. How fitting. Pretty sure I was hoping for a Leok there. Now what's that? Beasts have charge, so it's going to charge that right into the Fang Reaper. Probably going to trade the Houndstand for Erdring Farseer, I would believe. No, it's going to get rid of the Treants and everything here. So the big question is, do I want to take a little bit of damage? I think I do. Problem is, I don't really have any strong minions right now, so I might actually get in trouble. But what I think we do here is simple. We do this first. We hit that. We hit that. We Brewmaster the 3-1. And then we play it again. I think that works. Bear didn't really do much damage then, if you think about it. So I'm still in charge. I have a pretty powerful board. Problem is that he probably has some big minions he can play sooner or later. I'm still thinking of using that Starfire just to get some more cards. I will also probably play an Ooze next turn. I'm pretty sure I don't actually have a choice. We'll probably have to use both Starfire and Ooze. Getting into a little bit of a troublesome area. Apparently he has a ton of cards, but doesn't know what he wants to do with them. He only has 9 cards in his deck. So... Oh. A lot of interesting buffing here. So he's actually gambling now. But it's a gamble that really could pay off. So... It's not bad. What I think we do now is just run ourselves straight into that 4-4. Potentially I could kill that, but I don't know if that has a way to deal with it, so we're going to kill that. We're going to play Gnomish Inventor. Should probably have done that first though. Ancient Mage. Not really that helpful, so I'm going to play Ooze. This is kind of a risky move because this could die to it. But for now we're going to play this. Didn't hit that, but even so it's kind of scary because both things now are very weak. And I don't have any strong minions in my hand. On the positive note, these could potentially run out of cards. Arcane Shot. That kind of tells me that it must have a weapon. I'm pretty sure it does. Can't really see any reason why I would otherwise. Yeah, the Eaglehorn Bow. Want to make sure that I couldn't actually take it back, but the Ooze is going to screw him over. But I don't know if I should actually waste it on that. I might have to though. What I think we'll do here is play the Ooze, then the Ancient Mage, then the Swipe. Because it will make it a little bit annoying. Yeah, there we go. 6 damage and 3 to everyone else. So we actually cleared the board with this. And now we put him in an awkward spot because Starfire could potentially kill him next turn. But an explosive shot will kill my board, which is horrible. Baron Geddon. It saves him, I'll be honest. It does. It kills these two, which is spell damage, and he's still dead though.
Well played.
Starfire, and then we do a little bit of
Where am I?
hitting. So, it took a little while, but we did win, which is great. Let's see how we do in this next game. 2 games with Druid or Rogue. To win the next game, I'm getting rid of 2 quests, so it'll be a little bit awkward. Gumpusher or No Neck George? A Shaman. I am horrible against Shamans, remember? So this is going to hell. Probably.
I must protect the wild.
Luckily enough, I'm going second, so I think we'll keep this wipe and we'll keep the rest too. Could potentially be useful here. Well, at least we have plays now for virtually every round, so that's good.
My greetings.
Claw.
Greetings, friend.
That is actually really good. That means I can protect my money.
It's time.
Most likely, if it doesn't actually play anything that does 2 damage itself and has 3 health. 2-3, same type creature. Potentially, due to the Amani, if you can't actually play anything that kills it. Lightning Bolt. Well, that puts me in an awkward spot. Wrath. No thank you. We're going to just hit him. I do at least have some removal now. If he does play a weak minion, I could Wrath it, I could Claw. Yeah, I could Claw and Shapeshift. Potentially, if he doesn't actually play anything. Scary, I might even go for... Yeah, we'll go Scarlet Crusader here. And then we have the Yeti for next turn. Problem is, he can actually play any type of annoying spell right now, but at least the Divine Shield will keep this thing alive. Monotide Totem. That needs to die. Wow. That's a good way of dealing with that. But I'm going to kill this with Claw and... Do I want to Wrath it, perhaps? I'd say it's a bad way of using it, but I don't really have too much of a choice. It needs to die. So we're going to kill that, and then I think we just Claw. And kill that goddamn spell totem. So next turn we can get rid of the Claw, get up a Taunt, or Charge if we play something weak. Potentially we could even Swipe. We'll have to see here. Bank Reaper. Do I want to play the Yeti then? No, I think we go with the original plan here. And put up a slightly stronger taunt ourselves. And then potentially we might actually go for the Swipe here. It has to be considered at least. And what is that? Swap the... Wow. That's a good way of dealing with that. What else you got? I kind of also wanted to keep the Ooze in my hand. And the reason is simple. Playing this when I could potentially go up against Doom Hammer wouldn't be too, well, brilliant per se. Going to do this, and I'm going to take a little bit of a hit here, but at least now that dies to a Swipe. And these two can't actually kill the Yeti. I'm kind of just clinging on, holding on for dear life here. Wow. Buff City. Well, that didn't go as planned. So, what do I play this turn? Probably something that kills that. Wish I had a spell power creature of my own. Yes, he used one silence, hasn't he? So playing the Sunwalker is probably not a completely idiotic idea. It'll kill anything that actually attacks it and survive a little bit too. Yeah, we're playing the Sunwalker. Probably just get silenced, but I'm allowed to hope. And that Divine Shield will hold up against any spells, except for silence. Taunt, probably. No, that's a spell. Loot Hoarder, playing a ton of tiny creatures here. But a swipe would do extremely well for me now. So if it chooses not to attack, I'm definitely going to swipe that Ogre Magi and clear half the board. Oh, you're actually going to go for it. If he opts to not attack now, that would actually be hilarious, but there's probably a spell in here. Oh! That's a fairly weak board. So, do I want to play a Power of the Wild then Mark of Nature 5? Do I want to simply use the swipe here? I'll get a card, but it only has 5 damage on the field, so with this I'll get a 3-6. Yeah, I get a 3-6, and it can potentially kill everything. But of course, I'm still viable to be hit by spells. This is probably a very, very poor decision, but what we are going to do is use the swipe. Because it'll clear the board, it'll make things a little bit easier. And I could potentially Mark of the Wild list thing then next turn. So, that's what I'm going for. As I said, potentially a very stupid plan, but we'll figure that out in a second. Mogasham Warden. And a Blade Master. This is going to be annoying. I can't get through to that Blade Master. What I could do, however, is create a very, very scary taunt. And that's exactly what we are going to do here. We are going to create a 4/9 taunt. A Yeti. And I'm going to hit that once. Because if he opts to hit the Yeti with it, it dies. And I'm also going to hit that. Then I can potentially kill that myself. And trade the Panther for the injured Blade Master. Unless I can actually get anything to heal it here. I'll probably go for Totem and get a healing totem or something like that. Let's see, do you have luck on your side? Spell power. That's not good. That's not good at all. So you're going to sacrifice everything, I believe. Well, at least 2 of them. First thing is going to get run into that. Then you're going to run the Blade Master 2. And then you probably just run that into me. Now, what is that? A Scarlet Crusader. Oh. Well, I just got canned, so sorry. Do I want to keep my Ooze? I think I do. He only has 1 card, and to some extent I do have board control. This is 2 minions. It summons another 4/5. Unless it gets silence, of course. And I still kind of curious, careful, in case I actually run into a weapon. It's just going to go after me now. Getting taunts, the entire package. No Mishamanta. Good, I get a little bit of card draw. Don't want to play that. Well, I do actually. If I do play this on No Mishamanta, I can actually play it again. So I'm going to do that. And we're going to get ourselves... The reason why I would actually pull the No Mishamanta back It's because I get an extra card out of it. Nothing else. He'll probably run the Scarlet into the cairn, and he'll probably run the Jungle Panther into the Brewmaster, unless he got a spell of some description. A Sea Giant. Well, that's awkward. And a Healing Totem, because why the heck not? Yeah, he's going to go for the starting to kill my minions here. Yeah, this could be awkward. So let's start causing a little bit of trouble here. First we do that. Another Ancient Brewmaster. Do I want to do the exact same thing again? Yes, I do. I do. I get cards. I sacrifice board control to some degree, but I get cards out of it, and that's, to me, some extent, what really matters here. I'm also going to give these to Taunt. And kill that annoying little thing. So this thing can't actually kill anything. He'll have to run both of these into something. Unless he gets, of course, a spell or something that boosts stuff. Which would be hilariously annoying. Are you kidding me here? Big question, can I kill at least one of those two? Yes, I can. I really need my Star... I believe I have 2 removal spells. Starfire and something else. Beautiful Brewmaster. Well,
I got this.
let's first get rid of that, then we play the Gnomish Inventor. Again, I got my Starfire, deal 5 damage to our card. And I think we're not going to play that this turn. What we're going to do instead is play this thing, the Ooze, and then we're going to flood the board with a Soul of the Forest. And then I'm going to trade that. So I do have a lot of annoying little stuff on the board here now. I can use a Starfire on this and a Treant, so I'm hopefully in a good spot here. A Boulder Fist. Just bigger and bigger stuff here. And of course, he's going to get a Taunt. Again. This is starting to get ridiculous. Big question right now is, will he, well, try and go for me, or will he try and take out my creatures? If he does try and take out my creatures, I can, to some degree, actually have, well, get at least something working. If the Gnomish Inventor survives, I might actually go ahead and use the Beautiful Brewmaster on it to get another card. I know, we'll have to see. Going to kill those. That kind of tells me that he does have a weapon in his deck somewhere. Going to kill a Treant. Another Ooze. Well, first of all, let's get rid of that. Let's get rid of that. Let's get rid of that. It does 1 damage more, but even so, it's better to just get rid of it, I think. Iron Box, so yeah, I can definitely allow myself to take back the Gnomish Inventor here. I think that's a safe bet, per se, and then we'll also play the second Ooze. So next turn, I could play my very own Iron Bark and start causing a little bit of trouble for him. This has definitely been a draw-out match. If he gets another Taunt, I'm going to get seriously pissed. On a Tide Totem. So we could potentially get himself back into this with that. And you opted to run into that. Well, that is very good for me, because now I can just Ironbark, kill that. Kill that. And now I'm definitely in control of the game. Unless he of course pulls something that kills my Ironbark. But I've killed 3 of his biggest creatures. So I'm pretty sure we do have this one in the bag. I'm pretty sure also that I do have some big creatures left in my deck. And I can definitely start doing a little bit extra damage now. Where the hell does he get all of these goddamn taunts from? It's ridiculous. Might be that they won't actually spell power. What's that? What do you have in your hand? Stoneforged. Do you want to hit me with that? I think you didn't think this through, man. Do I want to toss out a Fang Creeper? No.
I got this.
Do I want to kill this? Probably. I'm in control, so I will do that. So play this. Harvest Golem. I think I should be careful, but I'll allow myself to play a Fang Creeper as well. And now we'll start doing some damage here. If it does have a spell, it shouldn't be too much of a problem. These two will most likely survive. Healing Totem, that won't do much for you. But funny thing here is that we've almost used our entire decks, both of us, and that is a little bit interesting. Let's see here. Do I have enough damage on the field to actually kill him? Yeah, most likely. So I think. Oh, it's a minion, so I can't actually use that on him. I'll keep the card in my hand just in case he finds some freak way to clear the board. I doubt it, but it probably exists somewhere, so I'll be careful. Twilight Drake. Earth Elemental. Kinda what I was scared of here. But it'll only keep you alive for a little bit longer. Because I do have a Earthen Ring Farseer. And no, we're actually going to use Starfall here. Just 10 minutes in the face with that. We're going to heal this up. Well, I did that wrong. I was actually going to sack that into that and heal that up, but it works. I won. Got a second victory here. Looking good. Got 2 of my quests done, and I got a Golden Healing Touch. Not bad, not bad. We're going to continue next time. Hopefully we can go higher with this. We'll have to see. Thank you for watching. Please leave a comment, praise, criticism, anything you feel like, and hopefully I'll see you around next time. Bye.